I'm going to give my review of Crooked Kingdom. This book is the sequel to Six of Crows, and I think it is amazing. It fixed up a lot of the problems that Six of Crows had, where, like, Six of Crows had this problem where it was, they had this too much, like, the children acted more as, like, they were 30, and it didn't really feel well. It felt too YA. This one fixed that up quite a bit, and it fixed up. It didn't, like, make it perfect, but it fixed it up. Now I'm just going to talk about the good stuff that I thought about this, make the videos a little more organized. So yeah, what did I like about this? I thought Six of Crows, the pacing was much better. I mean, the first one was good pacing. I think it was just overall just nice pacing. This one had amazing pacing with just all this stuff. The plot line was more interesting than the first one. I really liked how, like, it changed the first one. The first one was like, okay, we're doing a mission. This one is more like, this is not just like a mission for money anymore. This is a mission for, like, their lives, and it's just, it's amazing. And I thought this done so well with the characters. Once you get to part 5, Kings and Queens, the characters get so well done, and they're, especially Wylan. Wylan was, like, my least favorite character in Six of Crows. Wylan's probably my favorite character in Crooked Kingdom. He went up from being my least favorite to my most favorite. Jesper, same. I didn't really like him that much in Six of Crows. Crooked Kingdom, he's one of my favorites. So yeah, it's just amazing. I think my favorite part is going to be Action and Echo, just because of, like, this is the ending, it wraps up everything. I think the ending is a little, like, it stops too fast, where it's like, okay, this is the falling action. Oh, okay, it's not going to really give a proper conclusion. It's just like, okay, yeah. And this is, like, the end of Six of Crows. I think there's going to be a third one coming out, but this is, like, the end of the main duology of the mission with, like, this stuff. If there's a new one, it's not going to follow the same storyline. And this one, I think it's an amazing ending. It's perfect because at first, I don't really like duologies. I feel like they could have just been put into trilogies, because it's like, oh, they're duologies. It's like, it's just really short, and I feel like it could have been put into a trilogy of books to make it more, they make the characters more fleshed out and everything. This did the duology thing really well, and because in the first book, it's the beginning of the thing. It's like, has everything. It's a full story too. It's not, like, incomplete or anything, and then it ends with a cliffhanger. And here, all those cliffhangers get resolved into a 2-part story. This doesn't feel like you could have made a 3-part story. This feels like you could have only had a 2-part story, and it's done really good. I thought that around the 3rd part, brick by brick, it does get a little slow, and there's not really anything that really happens in those. It's kind of just like, okay, yeah, we're just going on, nothing's really happening. So, but I think my least favorite part is going to be the first part, because nothing happens in that part. It's kind of just like a reintroduction to the story, where it's like, okay, these are the characters, what they're doing. Yeah, the only part of part 1 that I thought was actually really good was Inez's chapter at the very end. Other than that, it was all pretty bad. Also, now we'll get into the mixed category, which, I mean, or the stuff that we thought was okay. And I don't really think I have anything here. I thought that, just like the same with Six of Crows, the plot does, like, there's some battles that happen just randomly, and it feels like those are okay. They don't really put the plot any further, but they're like, they don't really make the plot go forward, but they make the plot kind of just like, okay, whatever, it's just a battle. And I don't really like battles in books. I like the part where the characters are just talking, because I feel like it's more interesting. Whenever there's a battle or anything in a book, I just, like, it just kind of bores me. But yeah, so, and then we have what I didn't like about the book, which there's some things that could have been resolved. I didn't really like, I don't want to get into spoilers, But my favorite character from the first book, he wasn't really developed at all. Like, he was kind of just left. Some of the characters weren't developed. Like, I'll just say Matthias. And he wasn't... Matthias is my favorite character. He's not developed at all. And then they feel like they have nothing to do with this character by the end of it. And, yeah, I'm not going to get into any spoilers, but, yeah, it just feels like they have nothing to do with some of the characters. It's, like, some of the characters are just boring. They're just here for, like, to be a weapon or something. Matthias in the first one was amazing. This one, he's not as good as the original. Or the Six of Crows, the first one. And then we have Nina and Kaz. I think Inez's character was done pretty well. But then we get to Kaz. We'll just do Kaz first. Kaz wasn't developed at all. It was like he had this whole backstory that was in the first book. And in the second book, they did nothing with him. He didn't change after you learned his backstory. Your thoughts on him stayed the same, and it stayed the same in this. He's just some guy who likes to trick people into getting their money. So, it's like, it's not really done well. I don't think that Kaz was done well, especially Nina. Nina was, I think, my second favorite character, or maybe my second or third favorite character from the original, not original, but Six of Crows. And they did some bad stuff with Nina. I think Nina she didn't need to be around. She was around to fill some plot lines in, which, I mean, it's fine. Okay. She also has nothing to do, and then it's like, and then some of the stuff that they say about her, like, she's supposed to be this fat person, and they make that, like, a thing. They comment about her being fat, like, so much. Almost like every single chapter that she's in, or Matthias is in, it's like, we're just gonna say that they're doing this thing, and there's going to be something that says she's fat in it, and it's not done well at all. Yeah, I don't think that is done well, and it shouldn't be. I don't like it. So that's the thing. It ruins some characters, but also Wylan and Jesper, it makes those characters so much better. So this one's a weird one. It's very inconsistent, but I really enjoyed Crooked Kingdom, and this is probably my favorite book that I've read this year, maybe. I don't even remember some of the ones that were earlier, 2021, though. So, but anyways, I'm going to give that one a 92% or a 9.2. You kind of, if I'm saying my scores of all of them, you don't really have to do my rank. You really have to watch my ranking whenever I finish all the GrishaVerse books. But, okay, that's fine. You could watch it if you want, but I don't care. And then, also, there was a sale at Barnes & Noble's that was, like, 50% off all hardcover books, and the only GrishaVerse books that I didn't have were King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, and then the two, like, companion novels, The Lives of Saints and The Language of Thorns, and I bought all of them for, like, $40. Yeah, King of Scars was a paperback, which it was, like, $10, and then all the other ones were, like, $10. So that was cool. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Next video, I finished Shadow and Bone, so I think I'll just make the video right now and upload it tomorrow. But, okay, bye.